Phil Cohen here, Cohen on content and all things digital. I got Jason. Jason, say your last name for me.
Saroyan.
Can you? And it's Trilibis.
Trilibis.
You know.
I'll make it easy.
Yeah, sure. I see that. I had to stop here. Got to talk to these guys because I listened to what they were saying to some people, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to have them explain in a minute. But, you know, we talk about content. We're constantly producing content and trying to produce more creative content for the multiple screens. You know, the web, the digital signage screen, the smartphone screen. And then I hear these guys talking about building a site in order to optimize that particular screen. I'm not saying it right, but it makes a lot of sense. Explain this.
Right, so at Trilibis, we're a provider of advanced mobile web solutions, as well as a development platform. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
we design and develop and optimize sites for over 10,000 handsets. Reasoning behind that is, if you're a user on the go, you're doing a search, you get redirected to a site, that site needs to be optimized, so you're not pinching and dragging on an unoptimized site.
Because you get somebody like me, and I go to a site on my phone, since they gave me this I Decide, that's the Apple makes it, it decides what it's going to do.
Right.
So they gave me that phone, and I go to a site, and if it's not right, as soon as I get there, I'm done.
Yeah, so the abandonment rate is very high on an unoptimized site.
I like that, abandonment rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we do is we optimize the site. We optimize it for over 10,000 handsets. So everything from your old flip phone Razrs to iPhones, Androids, to tablets. So
we have content that was produced for, and by the way, this customer engagement technology world is the show. It is so far removed from digital signage. It's been totally reinvented, and it's really focused on this one-on-one contact, I guess.
Right.
Like this phone thing, and
it's consumer engagement.
There it is.
It's in your pocket.
We produce content. Now, in my case, I'm producing content for a big screen that has been produced with the idea that it also has to be adaptable to a website. But that website that we're talking about, you get to on your computer. Now, sure, you could get there on the phone, but what's it going to look like? Is it going to matter? Or is it going to look the same? Or should we have done that with your optimization concept in mind for that small screen?
Typically, the way we would work is if you already have a desktop site, we would look at your assets and then have our design team, who brings over 40 years of mobile experience to the
That's
table.
10 guys with 4 years each.
Right, 4 guys with 10 years each.
Or 1,
Or 5 with 8.
Yeah, but you got to know. Guy says to me he's got 20 years experience. I'm really thinking, is that 20 years experience, or is that 1 year's experience 20 times? With you guys, I know already. Silicon Valley stuff. These guys are all new stuff.
Right. So basically what we do is we take your assets and then we'll work with you to design them for what's relevant for the user on the go, what's relevant for the mobile use case. So you take out your phone, you want information, we want it optimized right there, images fit your screen, information fits your screen,
the first time.
Come in the first time. And in that way, as a brand or as a media company, you're keeping the attention of that consumer, you're keeping them engaged, which means hopefully no abandonment rate, and they spend more time on that site interacting and
you know what I see? Probably the site that I use the most is MLB.com. I'm always checking the ball scores. Right. And last year, I always had to play with it to get it to fit, and now I'm thinking about it, just what you're saying. As soon as I log on, even if I'm watching the game live, as soon as I get to that site on my phone, it's the right size. And it makes all the difference in the world to me. And that's what you guys do. Well,
Correct.
Not MLB maybe, but that's the
That's
business.
What we do. Well, one of our marquee customers is Fandango. We designed and developed their mobile website.
That's fantastic.
And guess what? 22% of their revenue comes through the mobile channel. People buying tickets through their mobile device.
All right. I think we need to spend some time thinking about what you guys do and how we're going to capitalize on it. So, like I always say, what's your website? First, though, if any of my viewers are going to go to the website and all they're going to see is a commercial, that makes me look bad. There's got to be real information on there that can really help walk through and help them think about what kind of strategies.
All right, so two things, Trilibis.com, Trilibis.com. If you go to it on your mobile device, it'll redirect to an optimized
these guys
site.
are sitting at the, okay.
Okay. And then one of the best ways to sort of understand what we do is if you go to our client list, we've actually provided links to all of the mobile sites that we've developed.
Perfect.
So then you get a real world sort of example of what it is we can do.
This is a lot of fun. This whole show is a lot of fun. It's so completely different. I'm going to use the word again. I said it yesterday. I said it this morning. Reinvented. They reinvented this into an exciting new show. Great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Enjoyed that, Jason.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you. You'll see me in a little bit.